Hi, my name is Alex. I'm from Paragon International School, grade 11. This year I took IGCSEs and got 3 A's and 5 A stars. What subjects did you take exams for and which one did you find most enjoyable? I found coordinated science most enjoyable because it's very interesting, and it can be very difficult because there's a lot of things to memorize and learn, but I think that's what makes it interesting because every time I open the book there's something new I can learn. Studying for exams can be challenging. What strategies did you use to stay motivated and organized throughout your exam preparation? I try to think about my family, my sister, my mom and my grandma, who work very hard at home to feed me and make me happy. I also try not to force myself to study. If I want to study, then I'll study. If I don't need to, then I won't study. I'll do it with my own will or something. Were there any specific resources like textbooks, online materials, or study groups that you found particularly helpful in understanding difficult concepts? I think the most important way to learn something if you don't understand it is to ask your friends. They understand you more than books do and Google does. So when you ask them, they also learn something new, so it's a benefit to them as well. I would like to shout out Vitu, who helped teach me math, Vichia, who also was a good teacher in math, Muha was a good science teacher, and Krishna as well. If you don't have any friends, then you can always go back to the original source of the book because it's very trustable. The Cambridge exams often require critical thinking and problem solving. Can you describe an exam question that made you think creatively and how you approach solving it? The hardest problems in exams are the ones that require you to think in the real world, not just do things. For example, math, like 1 + 1. You can just do it, but maybe questions like free fall or something, you have to think about how something falls in the air or something. So you have to think in the real world as well. The way you approach these problems is to try to think that things are actually similar. If you have a question that you haven't learned yet, just try to think of what you have learned already and try to use the same concepts and main ideas from the old things you learned. How did you manage your time effectively during the exam period, and did you have any routines that helped you stay focused? I did a lot of past papers as well. I got like good amount of sleep and drank some coffee, and if there were any difficult questions, I try to skip them and come back to them later. I would like to thank all my friends. I haven't improved this much in a long time, but it's thanks to Vitu and Vichia who taught me math again that I improved so much. Also, I would like to thank my grandma. She motivated me to study kind of hard because she paid a lot of money for the IGCSEs. I don't want her to be disappointed that I failed or something. And my sister as well, because I want to be a good brother.
Alexander Butirich Pu.